Hey, what's going on? It's Rick here, and if you guys remember, I reviewed some time ago the Anker Slim Fit synthetic leather case for the iPad Air. It was a little bit different than this one that you're looking at here because it had a textured feel to it. And today I'm going to be showing you the Slim Fit synthetic leather case by Anker for the iPad Air. But the difference is this is part of what they're calling their color palette line. I've got it in black, but it also comes in a couple of other colors, and price-wise, it's going to run you about $17.99. This is the slip sleeve that comes around it, and it comes in a couple of different colors, as I mentioned, and I'll link in the description of the video as to where you can pick it up. It's slim, as you can see here, but is it lightweight? Well, let's go ahead and pull the scale into view. Turn it on. We're at 0 grams here. We'll pop it on the scale. Nothing's inside of the case. It's coming in at about 324 grams. So that's what we're talking about in the weight department. As you can already see, this is a more traditional sort of looking case. Definitely has a bit of an executive feel to it, if that's what you're going for. And let's go ahead and pop it open. There is a soft touch polycarbonate shell on the inside here. We're going to take our buttons first. We're going to pop those in just like this. A very easy fit. You just pop the corners in place, make sure it's in all the way around. It's going to work just fine with the screen shield if you've got one, so no worries there. And when you close this up, you definitely want to use this. This is a magnetic latch because without that, this is going to open up on you. So let's take a look at it up close. There's your Anker branding. You can see that right there, and already you can tell if you see my other video on the case similar to this. This is definitely, as I say, a more traditional look. It's got that leather-like look to it, kind of a smooth feeling. Doesn't show much in the way of fingerprints at all. And a lot of accessibility with this. So down below, everything you need is accessible. Along the side, you've got accessibility to your buttons. Same thing with up along the top. Everything is open and available. And then along the back side, let's go ahead and take a look there. Your camera, your mic, everything else that you need access to, you've got it. And again, a smooth touch feel to it. Pop this open, and here's the first difference. This uses the automatic sleep and awake feature. So good news there, they have improved this case because the other one that I had did not have that. This one does. And the other thing I'll call out here, just to show you, full coverage, so you don't have to worry about your iPad being exposed at any point. If you fold this back into a book mode, let me just turn the screen off here for a moment. You can tuck this back to keep it out of the way. It's pretty slim. It really doesn't add a whole lot of bulk. You get a little bit of a gripping area here, so if you don't want to touch the screen when you're holding it, you can certainly do that just like that. And what they've done with the stands on this case, let me go ahead and flip this back open and lay it down like this. You may be able to see it right here and right here. It kind of bumps up a little bit. So that's going to serve as your stands. The other case, it just relied upon the texture. And you would have noticed if you've seen my video, it tended to fall out of the stand. So you're going to tuck this back like this. It'll magnetically attach to the back. And because it's got those two bumps, you can tap and it stays in those positions really quite well. Now, here's the thing. If you're looking for multi-stands, not so much because it is going to slide out of position. So, and you won't really get much in the way of a typing angle with this case either. But with that being said, if you're looking for something relatively slim, somewhat lightweight, more of an executive look, more of your classic look, and you don't need all those stands, the Slim Fit synthetic leather case, part of the color palette line by Anker, is going to be a good way to go. Again, it's about $17.99. And I'll link in the description of the video as to where you can pick it up. This one gets my 4.5 out of 5. If you guys have questions, comments, or feedback, best way to reach me is on Twitter. That's @Metagamers. And I'll catch you guys next time. Take care, everybody, and have fun.